in this video I will try to show you how to submit the Spark application to Yarn cluster. Okay, I will show you how to submit that to Yarn cluster. Okay, let me show you. So for that, first we need to do what? Just let me create a file. Let me explain you what we need to do and what we should have. Okay, Spark application. So first we need to create Spark application. How to create Spark application and what do we want for the creation of the Spark application? So we require an IDE. So the IDE I am choosing here is Eclipse IDE. Already I have chosen an Eclipse IDE. Along with that, we require a build tool. So I have chosen already Maven build tool. All this information you will find, you can find in my previous video. So I created the application also, Eclipse IDE, Spark application in Eclipse IDE with Maven build tool, and the application is written in Scala language. Okay, Scala language. So for your information, just I will show you whatever the stuff I have created, the project I have created, and what is the program that I have created, and later I will show you how to submit the Spark application to the cluster. Okay, and now if the Spark application, once it is created successfully, so creation of Spark in the sense, what we need to do is we need to create a jar file. The thing is, creation of Spark application, what does that mean? That is, we need to create a jar file. Okay, we need to build that jar file by using this Maven build tool. Okay, so after we get the jar file, what we need to do, what we have to do is, now we need to submit the Spark application. Submit the application, the Spark application that was created to a cluster. So to what cluster the Spark application can be submitted to? Okay, so a Spark application can be submitted to any one of these three clusters, either Yarn cluster or Mesos cluster or standalone cluster. Okay, so a Spark application can be submitted to Yarn cluster, Mesos cluster or standalone cluster. The three clusters a Spark application can be submitted to, not all three, to any one of these. Whichever the cluster you have with you, you can submit the Spark application to that cluster. Okay, so in this video already I have created the jar file. Already I have the program, I have created the jar file. Just I will try to show you how to submit that to Yarn. Okay, so in the previous video I have shown you how to create a jar file. Just go browse browse through the videos. You will see that creation of Spark jar file in Eclipse by using Maven. You will find that video. Just go through that video. After that, follow this video. Okay, now go to the browser, terminal, and the script for submitting the Spark application to the Yarn cluster, to a cluster, is Spark submit. Spark - submit followed by -- class. What is the class? So here we have to mention, first this class property has to be given with package name dot class name or object name. Remember, package name dot class name dot one. Just I will show you the jar file that I created. Let me go to that first. Okay, this is the program. This is the project I have created, Spark programming. In this, source, main, Scala. In this, com dot spark dot programming dot word count Scala. This is the program I have written. Okay, I have written this programming. In this, the package name is com dot spark dot programming. Just to specify it here, com dot spark dot programming dot, and what is the file name here? So not file name, the object name, the class name is word count. Just specify here word count. Okay, followed by, next we have to submit here the jar file. Where do we have the jar file? We have the jar file here. Okay, go to the project again, Spark programming. The jar file will be under target folder. Let's open the target folder. This is the jar file. Copy it and paste it here. This is the jar file. So after submitting the jar file, we need to submit the arguments. Let us see, do we need to enter any arguments, supply any arguments to this program? Okay, if we have any arguments to submit, then submit the arguments, otherwise not required. But let us verify whether we have arguments to pass or not. So this is the program. Oh, here we have 4 arguments: args0, args1, args2, and args3. Totally we need to submit 4 arguments. Let us see what is the first argument. The first argument is Spark master, and the second argument is application name. Third is input file, and the fourth is output file path. So let me say you again. The first argument is Spark master, and the second argument is application name. Third argument is input file path, and fourth is output file path. Okay, let us submit them one by one. So to which cluster we are trying to submit our application now? We are trying to submit our application to Yarn cluster now. Okay, we are submitting our application to Yarn cluster. For that we need to mention like this, the master URL as yarn-client. Okay, second one, the application name. We can give any one application name. I am saying that word count application. Okay, followed by input file path. So input file path I am reading from HDFS. So that's why I am writing here localhost colon 8020 slash user slash Cloudera slash sample, and after this specify the output file path. Okay, that also I am saving into HDFS only, localhost colon 8020 slash user slash Cloudera slash, I write here output. Okay, output word count. Okay, now see the script here. Spark hyphen submit, and class package name dot object name. Next is the jar file. After this, the first argument is master, second argument is application name, third argument is input file path, and fourth argument is output file path. Just hit enter. The application will start. If we have done any mistakes, it throws those errors. Otherwise, it will run successfully. Just we can verify in this. Where we have to verify, go to resource manager, Yarn resource manager. Now you will see, yes, this is the application, word count application. This now we have submitted. This application is running now. Okay, it is running. Once it gets completed, this application will be shown as succeeded here. So it is still running. Yes, it is still running. Let us wait. Yes, now it is finished, successfully finished. You can say successfully stopped Spark context. With this we can say the application is successfully completed. Just go to this resource manager and refresh the page. Now see, this application is succeeded now. Okay, now we can verify the output. So this is the input actually. So in HDFS is user Cloudera. This is the input I gave, sample, and the output word count. This is the output. Yes, we got the output. Okay, this is how we submit a Spark application to Yarn cluster. Okay, hope you have understood the concept how to submit a Spark application to Yarn cluster. If you have any queries or any questions or anything, any confusion, just post them in the comment below. I will try to clarify those doubts. Okay, I will try to give the clarification. Okay, and for upcoming videos on Spark, okay, for the updated videos on the Spark, you can subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you very much.